Welcome to Sun and Moon Stories, a storytelling channel for little ones and everyone. It appeals to not only kids, but also parents, teachers, language learners, and story lovers in general. I'm Ngọc Diệp, a language teacher and a mom who loves telling stories in both Vietnamese and English. Little Suns and Moons. The story that I'm going to tell you today is about a girl named Sophie and a very, very special friend. He is big and furry, and he has very sharp teeth. Now let's listen to the story and find out who he is. Once, there was a little girl called Sophie, and she was having tea with her mummy in the kitchen. Suddenly, there was a ring at the door. Sophie's mummy said, "I wonder who that can be. It can't be the milkman, because he came this morning. And it can't be the boy from the grocer, because this isn't the day he comes. And it can't be Daddy, because he's got his key. We'd better open the door and see." Sophie opened the door. And can you guess who that was? It was a big, furry, stripy tiger. How scary! How can a tiger come here? But before Sophie could open her mouth to speak, the tiger said, "Excuse me, but I'm very hungry. Do you think I could have tea with you?" Sophie's mummy said, "Of course, come in." So the tiger came into the kitchen and sat down at the table. Sophie's mummy said, "Would you like a sandwich?" But the tiger didn't just take one sandwich. He took all the sandwiches on the plate and swallowed them in one big mouthful. Whop! And he still looked very hungry. So Sophie passed him the buns. But again, the tiger didn't eat just one bun. He ate all the buns on the dish. And then he ate all the biscuits and all the cake, until there was nothing left to eat on the table. So Sophie's mummy said, "Would you like a drink?" And the tiger drank all the milk in the milk jug and all the tea in the teapot. And then he looked around the kitchen to see what else he could find. Do you know how big a tiger is? And if he is hungry, how much will he eat? Let's see what he'll eat next. Oh, he ate all the supper that was cooking in the saucepan, and all the food in the fridge, and all the packets and tins in the cupboard. And of course, he was thirsty after eating that much. He drank all the milk and all the orange juice and all Daddy's beer. And he also drank all the water in the tap. Do you think he was full then? Oh, finally, he was full. He rubbed his belly and said, "Thank you for my nice tea. I think I'd better go now." And he went. Sophie's mummy said, "I don't know what to do. I've got nothing for Daddy's supper. The tiger has eaten it all." And Sophie found she couldn't have her bath because the tiger had drunk all the water in the tap. Just then, Sophie's daddy came home. So Sophie and her mummy told him what had happened and how the tiger had eaten all the food and drunk all the drink. And Sophie's daddy said, "I know what we'll do. I've got a very good idea. we'll put on our coats and go to a cafe." So they went out in the dark, and all the street lamps were lit, and all the cars had their lights on. Sophie was happily singing, "La la 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 la," as they walked down the road to a cafe. And they had a lovely supper with sausages and chips and ice cream. So yummy. In the morning, Sophie and her mummy went shopping, and they bought lots more things to eat. Sophie also bought something special. Can you guess what it is? I'll give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Now let me tell you. She bought a big tin of tiger food, in case the tiger should come to tea again. And do you think the tiger came back again? Sophie waited and waited and waited, but he never did. The end. It was the afternoon that Sophie and her mummy would never forget. And the tiger was so lucky to meet Sophie and her mummy, who were happy to feed him when he was very, very hungry. Little suns and moons, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next week.